can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city...
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city!
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there! That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Start by attacking the body!
I shall vanquish evil! I'll cut you down!
I'll show you the essence. I won't hold back! Burn!
Is everyone all right? For all that we strive for! Not now. Right there!
They hit hard.
Stroll's forgotten everything. He can't use his skills. We'll have a hard time bringing it down with weapons.
I will fight by this
The body
power!
or use magic.
Light!
Is that all?
Stroll's forgotten everything.
Nice!
He can't use his skills.
Not this one. Here!
What? Hold on. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's stay calm. Me! Fire!
Where am I?
Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't use her skills like this.
Like this!
I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
We'll have a hard time bringing it down with weapons. Hit the body or use magic.
This is nothing.
Stroll's
It's your
forgotten
call.
everything. He can't use his skills.
Right there!
Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't use her skills like this.
Like this!
I'm counting
All right,
on you.
everyone. Let's get
Come
it.
on!
Did it! Now we can go for its heart.
By the sweat to the rear guard! Is that all?
Maybe not. I won't hold back! Burn!
By the power of heroes! Fight there!
I shall fight as the warrior! I'll cut you down!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
I trust your judgment. This'll do it.
Trash him!
I owe you.
I'm obliged. Into the fray! This should help.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Ah!
What? The shell's back to normal! That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort, but maybe we should try taking that part out.
I trust your judgment.
Trash them! You hit their weakness!
Decipher ground!
That's your opening, Captain!
Strike me if you dare!
Fire!
Huh! Take this!
Hack and slash! Right on top!
One arm down! Now let's work on the other!
Only a flesh wound.
Please!
We did it!
Charging in! Here!
Let's trash them!
I knew you'd help.
You hit their weakness!
I stand. I'm
That's
stepping
your
back.
opening, Captain!
I stand waiting.
I'll cut you down!
Troll, you gotta aim better than that!
Is that all?
We're looking good here.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Knife! This won't do. I'll stay my blade.
In the name of... You first!
I'll show you the essence of truth. Let's make this quick. Let's
All
do
right,
this.
everyone! Let's get him!
Huh! Right there!
Ah!
Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call! You hit their weakness!
Huh! Take
That's
this!
your opening,
Still
Captain!
standing, I
And die hard!
Let's push through.
Now! Aim for the heart!
think. Come! Not this one. Huh! Right there!
No holding back! Hack and slash!
Right on target!
It's okay.
Nice one, Troll!
Burn!
Observe the ignite! Not this one. Huh! Take this!
I can't afford to... I shall vanquish evil! Not done yet!
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. I did it!
Let's go! Fire! All right, how How's that?
I stand ready. Let justice prevail. Right there! They yet cling to life.
In the name of justice! Go for it!
I'll show you the essence of me! Burn! Through here?
Good job, everyone! Talk about a close call!
You need training. We
Take them all
attack
down
as
in
one.
one fell swoop!
Still standing, I see.
Try something like this!
Now! Aim for the heart!
I will fight with Vida's power. A tough one.
Observe, come! No. Huh, take this! They yet cling to life.
I call upon royal power within! I'll cut you down! I've mastered this power.
I feel stronger.
I admit, if it...
I shall strive to use this power.
New possibilities.
a new power to wield. Finally, it's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious, I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
It wasn't your fault, Stroll.
I just can't see how it isn't. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
No, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes. You're right. It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
And we still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great! The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. and we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely, okay?
Let's rest up for now.
Certainly. Rest is just as important as training, after all.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria, too.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
We took down just one of his agents.
Come now. That's plenty cause for celebration. You've done a fine thing. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move, then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
That is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
First up,
Oh, yeah?
Well then.
Say there.
Ah, 'tis you. Hail! The truth is, I see. All right. All right. Certainly.
Well...
Surely you jest.
Rotanth?
Nice to meet you.
Hmm?
Absurd.
You... What?
Yes. And? Whoops.
Sorry.
Listen.
I...
Pardon me.
Hmm? Very well. Yes.
What is it?
Amazing.
Fancy a bit of him?
Amazing.
Really? Say there, that reminds me. That's right. Say there.
What is it?
God, I am grateful.
My wits have left me, I believe.
The Grand Cathedral, why? It's...
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can
I'm in trouble now.
But... Oh, I'm in trouble.
Oi there!
Oh-ho!
What do you want to do?
My thanks.
All right. Well then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
You're right.
Yes.
Well then.
See there.
Yeah. All right.
But that's...
Huh? Rangeeth?
Wow.
What?
Truth is, however,
That's... Wow.
Well then.
Huh? I see. Oh, definitely.
Sure, but...
Stroll.
Huh?
It'll be fine.
You? Thanks. Huh. Let's head back.
That reminds me. That's right. What should we do?
See there.
What is it? Oh, I am grateful.
So, we meet again.
What do you think?
Fair enough.
Now, where was I?
Do make yourself at home. I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. Right. I could get used to this.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I can hardly... What would you care to know?
Hey.
Yes. Grant me a moment.
Got a moment?
Adieu. Oh. You'll come again.
What to do, what to do.
it a fool, I say. Who else could it be?
I'm in trouble now.
Come off it.
Hey, hey. Let's not. What do you want to do?
I see. Now, how did I wind up here?
Close your eye.
Close your eye. Close your eye. Let us share.
Blasphemy!
Let's not.
Think now.
You there!
Can we talk?
You there!
Can we talk?
Blimey.
Proper aces.
Who did this happen?
I can't believe
It's quite...
You're not serious.
Wow!
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Welcome!
Now then.
Grand Cathedral, why?
Dear me!
It's...
Can we talk?
Thank you.
Grand Cathedral, why? It's... I can't believe...
How did this happen? If that's what you... happen? Oh there.
Can we talk?
Thanks. Why did this happen? Humans? Luis's dumb private army. Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Whoa!
Luis's dumb private
Huh.
Damn it all! Luis's dumb private army. Proper races.
Oh.
You are.
Say there.
Look at that. Proper races. Blimey. Oh.
No. Right?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah? Yep.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
That's what you want. Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Counting on you.
No. But why?
What you need?
Oh, I just can't stop shivering out here.
This is the pit. That will be quite enough.
Hey, listen.
God, I
So-
am grateful.
What do you think?
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
What is it?
All right then. Go.
Give it a Forden, I say. Who else can it be?
What am I gonna do? I love it.
How far?
The sky. Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Back again. Yes. Back again. Yes. Back again. Farewell.
Right?
Who did this happen? Well, I'll not loiter in a storm. The sky.
How far?
I love it. What am I gonna do? Eh? Close your eye. Close your eye.
But
Come off it.
Hey! Yep. Let's see here. Here's where Here's where we are now.
Come off it. Unbelievable.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
What is it?
Amazing.
Fancy a bit of... Want in on this? Just between us.
Amazing. All right, then.
Let's go!
But... come off it.
Hey! Yep.
Now, where was I?
This place. Let's go!
Yes.
Just a sec.
So apparently... Well then.
Yes.
We got this! No, looks like they found us!
Let's push through!
Yep. We got this! Amazing! Great moves back there.
That was brilliant.
Alright, how's that?
I knew you could do it. Amazing! Great move back there. Hey, gained a level.
Good one! This is our chance! Forward!
And we'll win this! Let's rush them! Eat this!
Still standing, I see. Uh-oh! Brace yourselves!
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Alright, how's that?
Look! All right!
Stay present and focus.
Get ready!
I call upon royal power within!
Hit their weak point!
So come forth, royal soul! Oh, power of heroes!
With these ruler! Perhaps not.
With sword in hand.
Audacity!
So heavy.
Is that all? They got you with multiple ailments! Hulkenberg!
Stay down!
You've got several ailments slowing you down!
You're here?
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain! Hit their weak point! Keep it up!
This is nothing.
Hulkenberg! You've got several ailments slowing you down!
Then as I see fit.
Let's trash them!
Helpful as ever.
Stroll!
You'll be
They
dust!
got you with multiple ailments!
Not bad, if I say so myself. I shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use
I'm
this
eager to
power
see you
wisely.
use that. A new power to wield.
Greater heights.
However,
Even so.
yes,
Right.
What do you think?
In that case,
Yeah! Hey! Okay then. Right?
Now, how did I wind up here?
Huh?
if so. Your thoughts?
I see. All right.
true.
Now then.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Say there.
All right, then.
Let's go!
We did it. All right.
Amazing!
What in the...
All right, then.
Let's go!
Looking to sell out.
Hey, listen.
Come to think of it... Hey! What are you pining for?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Now then. Now then. Now then. right now.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
What are you pining for? Hey, listen.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, listen. That will be quite enough. And what is it you want? That will be quite enough. Hey, listen.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
What to do? Oh.
What a cursed devilry is this?
What is it?
This place.
God, I am grateful.
What is it?
All right then. What now?
What is it? What is it? Amazing.
Good night.
What to pick?
Hey. I'm sorry.
What is it? Amazing.
Yeah. You're a big help.
Next up is... Oh, right!
No.
Exactly. You did it!
All right.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's...
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their heart.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The Church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent, and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news, too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that, too, was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone.
I'll go look for her.
You will? When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had...
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some...
Where?
You're kidding!
What in tarnation is going on?
All right, then.
Let's go!
But... why?
So foolish it arouses great.
What should I do? What's going on?
This is all right.
What shall I do?
Forden's the only game in town.
Whoa!
All right, then.
Louise, I can see it.
all right. Ridiculous.
Stop that accident.
So foolish. Ridiculous. So foolish. That's terribly unfair. You little bastard. What is it?
Sanctifex.
Grand, isn't it?
Unstinking believable.
Damn.
Come off it. Wait! Come off it.
Aha. The waste is king. What is it? Ridiculous. It's ornament for the throne. I'm in trouble now. Oh, I'm in it now. Oh, I'm in it now. Ridiculous.
Whatever.
Hey!
All right, then.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm in it now. I'm in trouble now. It's ornament? This is all right.
Hey, listen.
How to handle this?
Yeah? And what is it you want? Oh. Oh.
How to handle this?
Sorry. Hey! You sound like your dad.
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe it's true.
That's enough now.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm in it now.
Well then, if you say you'll help.
I'll take the crown now.
Hello there.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry.
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling low. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's...
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's... the loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault.
Listen to me, all right? We were with him, but...
I remember Papa saying... He said... a really bad man might be our king. Is that part?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be...
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to...
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through...
Even so, we have to...
Maria, you're safe.
I'm sorry for leaving.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Thank you for finding...
It looks like she's worked things out.
She is a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must...
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the stand. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange. That book. Is that the novel you're always carrying? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Can you read?
Please. I'm clearly no scholar, but I was once spoiled enough to have a private... Right. Let's have... Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among... One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful... Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of sea. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea is thrown up. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us a problem with no easy solution. Like lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideal. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way. Sleep. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne! Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch? Or in it?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effect.
Hey, looks like he was investigating.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required...
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition?
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be...
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the... but saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he...
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah!
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the...
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Good heavens. Haven't you put your... Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again? I see. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition.
What's the...
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the...
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will...
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tour.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid?
I'm the one in...
You?
I've not heard of any age restriction.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya?
Could you just do your job, please?
Ah. Weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? What?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down.
Could swear I've... Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody can play. And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off it. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle.
Looks like everyone else had the...
One of these bounties is bound.
Hang on! Are you lot here for this trip? It's slow, I'm afraid.
Most... How about requests on anything aside from monsters?
Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him.
This might just be perp...
That man's an elite. An ex-royal besides. Didn't you hear?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring...
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning.
Stuck-up little...
He was right about the rules, though.
Don't worry. I know what a...
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as a... Don't worry, I'll explain.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heis? You three must be heaven sent. Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Bart.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heismay has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane res...
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous...
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious... We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting to...
I see.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, a pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow...
Ah, thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request. Even with this tournament looming over it. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle type. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our...
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Oi, oi! No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
No registration?
No, indeed.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to... Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that.
Well, how best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Suppose...
You don't sound too sure.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well...
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royal. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Fancy a bit of him?
Good night.
Can I...
can't sleep?
No. You're all leaving tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you. Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wait for me.
Yep, I'll be waiting. The next time I see you again.
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So...
Captain, may I...
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to... But that book, we met once before. On a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it...
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an eye. You needn't worry. I've sometimes wondered why, yet I wonder. How could a simple book have possibly stung them? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nations... In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. In this way, it is the people who are the land, quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish them. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would... No. As a knight, I must clear my head of these Oh, I suppose. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps my dearest dream... 'tis to save...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Juna!
Lady Juna!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of The tournament for the throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow! A Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! How'd you behave?
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them!
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
Feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Wow!
Oh. Spectacular.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good trip.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without... 'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me...
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this... a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration.
Yes.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather... excessive. Did you... really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl... A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then...
You imbecile! Poloni, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this... mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the bally runner alone.
Look, this runner... is fully operational now. Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soul?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? And now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness... That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay...
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner,
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the... What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew. The bounty's Heismate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't...
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh, no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.